Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to High Priestess Tarot. Thank you so much for checking out my channel. I do not believe in coincidences, so chances are if you were drawn to me, there is something here for you. If you are returning, you already know what's up, dude. Let's tap in with spirit and see what the hell is going on. Alright, you guys, let's see what these little fuckers are up to. Alright? Let's see. Man, oh man. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and pull from my pot tarot. Because I want to see things from a different perspective, okay? Right? I want to see things from an elevated perspective to help me understand why they do what they do, right? To help me understand things from a different point of view, right? Because it's like before you take action, anybody that has any sort of spiritual weight, so to speak, you know to act responsibly. Never act out of anger, for instance, okay? There are some people that have guidelines in their spiritual practice, right? How they do it, how they go about doing it. So I totally lost my fucking train of thought. Ain't that a bitch? And that's exactly how it is. Somebody wants you to continue to be blinded by them. Somebody continues to fly under the radar. Somebody continues to hide in plain sight, okay? They're very wishy-washy. I'm picking up on warlock energy, dude. Honestly, I'm picking up on warlock energy. Yeah, King of Joints. Somebody's dad could be a warlock, dude. Then we got the Four of Joints here. So this is like wands, right? So this is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius leadership. Yeah, this could be somebody's father who's a warlock. Somebody's father could be in a cult, dude. Your dad could be in a cult, man. What? Four of wands, or yeah, Four of joints. So this is, yeah, your family. So someone in your family is in a cult, dude. Whoa, and then we got judgment. Wow. This deck is so cool. Look at the judgment. Look at that. Things being brought into balance, seeing what has been left. Okay. Man, dude, I legit had to stop everything I was doing and go back and replay the clip of what I was because I completely lost my train of thought. Okay, so that is the warlock who's under judgment right now, okay? Because they cause such illusions. They're very illusiony, okay? And there's something here that is not. We have the 6 here. We have the 6 of buds. So that would be like the 6 of pentacles, right? So yeah, with the breadcrumbing here, they haven't, it's like, someone's been breadcrumbing something. Somebody's been stringing something along here. There's been a warlock out here who's doing very illusionies. It could be a warlock or it could be a cult leader, okay? But somebody's father here is in a position of authority. And it looks like something is going to be called, he's going to be called into judgment for something. Or he could be calling judgment down on something as well. Let's go ahead and clarify that. But this is the 6 of the pentacles right here, right? 6 of nugs. But this is giving me, this is actually something beautiful though, because look at this grounding energy here too. Look at this. So somebody's father could be calling judgment down on a situation. You could have a father who's a warlock and a cult that protects you. That's what you have. Ooh, and that's what's been hidden from you. Probably your whole life. Holy fuck. Yeah, we got the King of Buds right here. Yes, dude, look at that. And the 7 of joints, heavy on the fire and earth, dude. This is all that's out here is just fire and earth. This is lots of action. This is hardcore leadership. This is fire. This is a flame. This is giving me fucking black flame vibes, guys. This is some real heavy shit here. So somebody is highly fucking protected here too with the King of Buds. You could be next in line. Whoever I'm connecting to. I feel like you could be next in line. I feel like this is what the situation is under judgment. Is to see the heir to whatever this is. Look at this. Yeah, see? And then here with the symbology on here too, okay? So with this, look at this, the peace sign. So the peace sign is an occult symbol, yes? If you look up the whole history of it, I feel like it is. I could be wrong, right? I could be wrong, but something tells me, I feel like this is occult. This is confirmation, right? This is confirmation. Tattoos could be significant, okay? Or even just really hairy fucking arms. Also, too, invisible tattoos could be significant, okay? Or tattoos that are no longer there, okay? Getting covered up, removed, things like that. Yeah, this is something celebration, too. Yeah, this is all, just like I was saying, this is all about your perspective and things like that. So I feel like that's what everyone's been waiting for, is for you to fully understand your perspective, right? For you to be completely balanced out within yourself and to understand everything that you embody and how they're both necessary to you, okay? I feel like it's a big celebration going on. Because I feel like this is giving me crystalline rainbow children, crystal children, indigo children type vibes. This is giving me royal lineage, dude. This is giving me something that has been, look at how it's been nice and safe in those jars, right? This is something that is exciting. This is something that people have been waiting for. Whoever you are, this is fucking dope, dude. And the King of Bugs, yeah, you belong with a crown on your head. And that's so fucking crazy. I put this on before the reading because I was like, I didn't have time to like actually like do it all up because, you know, I'm just like, I'm in the flow of things. So I'm in the flow of things. I'm like, I'm just going to stay in the flow and read, right? But geez, dude, I was like, oh, I could make it nicer. But I was like, I got to just go. That's what this is like. But yeah. So whoever I'm connecting to, you have, you've been watched, and you have blossomed beautifully, is what you need to know. That is what the message is for you, is you have blossomed absolutely beautifully, absolutely perfectly. It couldn't have gone any more perfect, okay? Wow. That's your message. And look at how the cards are right here. Oh, I'm glad you can see it. Okay, good. And this card's flipped over. So we're going to take a second look at this. Oh, yeah. So we need to focus more on this card here. So let's take a little look at this. What is this? This is the 7 of joints. Okay, so we got the peace sign on here, right? Then we also have a white dove on here. And then it's like a helicopter without that, right? So look at that. No helicopter. So those are the war things. This was the wartime, right? With the camel and stuff. So just like I was saying in the beginning of the fucking reading, dude. It's like, it's those that have been given great great power. You know when to use it responsibly. You know not to act out of anger. You have been tested on these things. This is this is another reason why judgment is in your favor, okay? Because of that, you use it responsibly just because you know how to and you can, and it would be so fucking easy, and it's probably well deserved. You don't, unless spirit tells you to, unless you know when to move, you move, right? Because for some reason too, it's like if spirit tells you to hold back, nope, it's not time for you to say or do or anything like that, then you don't, right? But if you're prompted by spirit, if you're guided by spirit, then you listen, and you're like, okay, I need to take a spiritual bath, or I need to drink a tea, or I need to stay away from this person, they have bad energy, or whatever it may look like for you, right? You have continued to choose correctly. Look at that. You got all these extra smokes in your back pocket, baby. If you got them, smoke them. But you got them. But you're like, I don't really need to smoke them, fool. Because look at that. You can choose to smoke, but you choose not to. You're like, we'll let it pass. We'll choose a different way. I'll call on the divine. I'll call on the divine. Right? So use it responsibly. You know when to tap in and when not to. So keep doing that. They're very proud of that. Okay? Whoever this message is for. But yeah, that's what they want you to know for now. That's it. Dude, that's so fucking dope. What? That was so cool to channel this energy, you guys. I really hope this message finds whoever it was meant for. That was so rad. How exciting, dude. You're really loved, dude. Whoever this is, people freaking love you. You're loved a lot. All right, you guys, I really hope this helped. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. Peace.